Alright, so some people have said that in my videos I can't focus, they're all over the place, and that I often get off track, like Rocketman, the second C train that jumped the fence in his lobby. But I'd say I'm more like Rocketman in the way that I stick the landing and get through to you in the end. Oh, and I'm also made out of 8,000 tons of cast steel. Anyway, what we're talking about? Oh yeah, so IMU here is gonna keep me in line if I stray away from the main subject. We can depend on IMU if we go off the deep end on IMU. Let's begin. We see the aftermath of the massacre, with Getban hyping final form Harald, and therefore hyping Loki even more. I mean, Loki was already a strong, buff, hot hunk before, and then went and gobbled up a legendary devil fruit. Plus he wields Ragnir, Elbaf's sacred treasure, on top of being an ancient giant. Oh, you thought we're done? Don't forget about his secret eye cares hidden beneath the toilet paper. My theory is he will awaken that cursed power in tandem with Zoro, when they'll both open their eyes to unleash a beam versus IMU. Come on, you're not telling me Zoro just happened to lose an eye only to look fly for his post-time skip design? Yeah, right. After 10,000 fucking chapters. I think we've established that everything in One Piece is pre-planned, deliberate, has a purpose. I mean, do you really think Sanji's eyebrows aren't chock full of deadly spiral energy to counter the whirlpools in all blue? Alright, return to the serious analysis. We peek into some memories of Shanks in the Holy Land, memories of Harald, and also of his dad. Odd duo. Harald speaks about his wish, the dawn of a new era for his country, while Shanks' dad is role-playing as a genie, saying, "I'll grant you a wish. Any wish. Just don't ask for more wishes. Dick move." He also says the people below aren't even people. That triggers Shanks to have an episode while holding his left arm. Hold on to it, man. You never know when you might lose it. Getban consoles him and says, "You are here for a reason. Everyone's life has meaning," alluding to fate once again. Here's the last video talking about the concept of fate in One Piece. Loki is mourning his father and at the same time flexing his shoulder tattoo, which depicts, the sun? Remember when he said he's the sun god Nika who will destroy the world when we first met him? Why does he have that impression? Meanwhile, in Mary Joa, IMU is sweating. Not literally. Maybe literally too. He's in that bag all day. But I meant she's worried, afraid of a monster lurking in Elbaf. The Gorosei suggests sending someone through the pentagram to Elbaf, but IMU rejects that shit real quick. It will result in the death of another knight. And every covenant comes with a price, even for IMU. Well, you can make an omelette without breaking some eggs. But what price? Previously I had an idea about the whole immortality thing bestowed upon the gods' knights being a scam. Something like Hawkins' ability, which makes him immortal, let's say, but results in the mortality of other people in his place. Think every time one of the gods' knights receives a fatal wound, a random poor fucker from a world government affiliated nation croaks. That would be pretty suspicious though. People randomly falling like flies. Nah. But no one is actually immortal. Mark my words. As Bing Sake once said, doesn't matter who you are, one day you'll just be bones. Though IMU's talking about something else entirely. IMU's explaining that for every covenant he creates, he must pay a toll in some way. Maybe he loses lifespan. But last time I checked, his lifespan was infinity. Maybe he given a piece of his soul? How about one of his many souls? What if he has all the souls of the slain ancient kingdom citizens stockpiled under the hat? Okay, back to the serious analysis. IMU misses Harald too. You can tell he's sad by his bad posture. IMU praises Harald as an exception to the savage Elbaf lineage. Seems that IMU and celestial dragons in general give too much weight to the brand of blood that flows in people's arteries. IMU then goes on a rant about how Harald was the ideal specimen to lead Elbaf's integration to the government, and then says the fact that this integration failed is proof that they were always incompatible. It was destined to fail. History confirms it. First of all, are you fucking kidding me? The guy was fully agreeing to everything you asked, for nothing in return, just to be your subject in the shit show you call a government. And everything was going swimmingly, till you backstabbed, double-crossed, broke your agreement. And for what? To get the giants that were finally peaceful to become once again the bloodthirsty savage warriors you vilify them for. I don't know, maybe that played a role. But what do I know? Because right after, IMU drops a bombshell. Never forget, Elbaf is of the D. Interesting wording. What could the D stand for in that sentence? Let's solve that mystery once and for all. Let's see. Elbaf is of the Dream, Dragon, Drawings. That's mine. Dawn, Doom, Dusk, Dead, Damned, Destiny, Deus, Devil, Dave, Deep, Democracy, Destruction, Dynasty, Dharma, and my personal favorite, D, as in vitamin D. You get it from the sun, and it makes you happy, which makes you smile. Sun, smile, sun, God, Nick. Yeah, let's move on to the serious analysis. I like how IMU says history doesn't lie, and a page later, Loki wants history to lie to protect his dad's legacy. The bigger irony, of course, is that IMU, on a whim, can erase whole islands along with their people from that history, which he claims doesn't lie. Which is to say, it doesn't lie when you're the one writing it. Well, IMU most definitely knows the true history, so at least for him that statement makes sense. Loki, after the rampage, went on a trip to the sea to settle the score with the government. ... And we're back from the flashback. Now everyone knows the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but... Wait, actually, Gabban says there's more to reveal, but that's for another day. It's like when Rayleigh offered to spoil the entire story to Robin and the gang back in Saboti, but Robin said, nah, I'm good, I'ma wait. 20 more years. Loki is free now, free from every literal and metaphorical chain that was holding him down. At the same time as his shackles drop, a skeleton guy drops from the sky as well. A fucking Draugr, the perfect fodder for Loki to warm up by freezing him with his attack Milfheim. Damn, so Ragnir can control the elements. Big whoop. Nami's fucking climate act can do that. Now that I think about it, I don't recall Nami ever freezing someone. That's more of a Brook thing. Speaking of which, this skeleton fucker is like the spitting image of Brook. He even has the same scars. Wait, not scars. What do you call that on a bone? The same scars. I bet you anything, he has an afro under that helmet. Missed. You bitch. Guess that's it for today. I think we managed to stay pretty focused throughout. Oh wait, I forgot to say this before about the Will of D. I'm actually quite confident it means D.